back to Media and Motion Studios in lovely Tauranga, New Zealand. Today we are doing another microphone shootout. We have 6 different microphones we're using today. We have Rode NT5s, we have Beez Neez LuLus, which are a Neumann KM84 clone. We have Earthworks QTC 40s, we have Rode M3s, we have a pair of blue Dragonflies, and we also have a Royer SF12. If you can, listen to these recordings with a really good pair of headphones or through some really nice speakers, the highest quality video you can, so you really get a sense of what the different mics bring. Alright, so now you've had a chance to listen to some of the mics. Obviously there are a big difference between a few of them.
Evan, tell us what you think about the microphones!
I'm glad you asked! The ones that I liked the least were the Rode M3s. They just didn't seem to be a very good choice for overheads. I've had good luck with them on close miking toms and on like heavily distorted electric guitar. But I don't think I would ever actually use them as overhead mics for a drum kit. Next was the Rode NT5s. They were an okay mic. They lack a bit of low end, a little bit harsh in the high end. That being said, they're the first small diaphragm condensers I ever bought. I've kept them around just because they can be handy. For the price, they're actually pretty good. Now on to the blue Dragonflies. They definitely are very colored. They have their own unique sound that I don't think is great for all applications. They do have quite a scooped sound to them. They have a little bit of almost like a fluidness in the high end, which is quite cool, but it's not extremely versatile. So if I was doing some kind of weird prog rocky stuff, I definitely use them, but I wouldn't say that they're like my go-to overheads. Second place, I would say it's kind of, for me personally, it's a tie between the Earthworks and the Royer. They're all quite different flavors, you could say. The Royer being ribbon microphone, you lose a bit of the shrill high end. It kind of really smooths things out, gives a really kind of balanced tone to especially to the cymbals. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of that because I like my cymbals to be very loud, really shine through and cut in the mix. where the Royer and a lot of ribbon mics kind of roll off the top end. That being said, there's a little bit of kind of mid-range magic in this mic that you really don't get with the other ones. And for that reason, I really do like it. The Earthwork mics are really, really amazing. They really sound like you're there in the room with the drums. They are omnidirectional, so you do hear a lot of the room in with the mic. So you're not just hearing the drum kit, you're hearing the drum kit, and then you're hearing the entire room around it. So that can be good if you're in a situation where you're not using a room mic, but then also you might just get a little bit too much of a room sound in your mix. And so for that reason, I actually like the Earthworks as my room mics rather than overheads. And the clear winner for me is the Beez Neez LuLus. They are modeled after the Neumann KM84s. To me, they sounded massive. They had tons of low end, a lot more than I was expecting from a small diaphragm condenser. A nice smooth high end, nothing sounded shrill or harsh. Everything just sounded quite alive in the room. A really good mix of the drum kit. They definitely came on top for me. We used an Audient ASP008 as our preamp today, not the Trident desk that I have behind me. The Trident is great, it's really punchy, really colored, really warm sound, but if you want just a good representation of what the mics deliver by themselves, we go through the Audient. It's a bit cleaner. Thanks again for watching, and more gear reviews coming up soon. And from Media Motion Studios in Tauranga, New Zealand, we'll see you next time. Cheers!